the daughters of men.
Daughters of men.
Come, let us go down unto them and take them as wives.
As wives. They will bear our children. Yes.
And our seed will be mingled with their seed.
Yes.
Our children will subdue the entire earth and cover it like dew.
We will live among them and teach the evil inventions.
Science.
We must remove the book of Enoch.
The book of the giants.
And any books that reveal who we are and what we are doing. Yes.
We
have sown our seed throughout the earth.
Yes.
Our seed is everywhere.
Yes.
These are our children.
Yes.
We must hide our identity.
We must hide our identity.
Yes.
For hundreds of years, many have tried to explain away the existence of aliens, demons, and fallen angels. It has been labeled as fiction, the stuff that movies are created from. But now, even science has uncovered some astounding facts that are baffling the minds of people all over the world. The fact that there are 145 alien genes discovered by modern scientists that claim that some DNA is not from earthly ancestors should be enough to cause us to rethink things that we label as fiction. In the May 2011 edition of the Discover magazine, titled "You Are Not Human," referring to the Asian and Caucasian race in an article titled "Meet the New Human Family," states that there were times when more than one species shared our planet. The article also states that anatomically modern humans interbred with Neanderthals in the Middle East before they populated Europe and Asia. Scientists are now saying that the Neanderthal gene is only present in the Asian and Caucasian, not in the African, and that when the Africans migrated out of Africa, they mated with something else. The question we should be asking is, where did the Neanderthal come from? Did the humankind truly evolve from apes? Did Asians and Caucasians come from the mixing of the seed of the fallen angels? Are there aliens among us? Where has this strange DNA come from? Are the demons and aliens that many claim to have seen the same entity? Lastly, where do the fallen angels spoken of in the Bible fit into all of this?
Genesis chapter 6, verse 1 through 4. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And Yah said, My spirit will not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. Daniel chapter 2, verse 43. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay.
Angels and demons can't cross over onto our plane, so instead we get what I call half-breeds. Those with the demon's touch, like those part angel, living alongside us. They call it the balance.
Jeremiah chapter 49 verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. Skin that has no melanin shows visibly different than skin that does have melanin, using a special UV camera. It is very clear that something is lacking in skin that is melanin deficient, which is why it needs protection from the sun. Without special protection applied to the skin, pale skin can become severely damaged by the sun and is more susceptible to developing melanoma or skin cancer. Notice how when you apply sunscreen or sun protection creams, the pale skin almost appears to be melanated when viewed through the lens of a special UV camera. When viewing normally, this skin does not have the appearance of melanated skin. Using a special UV camera, skin that has no melanin shows visibly different than skin that does have melanin. It is very clear that something is lacking in skin that is melanin deficient, which is why it needs protection from the sun. Without special protection applied to the skin, pale skin can become severely damaged by the sun and is more susceptible to developing melanoma or skin cancer. Notice how when you apply sunscreen or sun protection creams, the pale skin appears almost melanated when viewed through the special lens of a UV camera. When viewing normally, this skin does not have the appearance of melanated skin.
The scriptures clearly states that Esau's seed has been spoiled, having been mingled with a foreign seed or DNA not of man. What does this mean? The scriptures above are not too clear because they don't exactly mention angels. However, the book of Enoch does. According to the book of Enoch, 200 angels descended upon Ardis, which is the top of Mount Armon, today known as Mount Hermon, which is located on the border between Lebanon and Syria. The book of Enoch also gives complete details on how the fallen angels, which were called Watchers, actually came down to earth and mated with human women and begat children. The book of Jubilee also states how 3 different species of man came forth from the fallen angels. This is exactly why the books were removed from the Bible. Join us as we uncover deep facts about the book of Enoch, the book of Jubilees, and the book of Giants. Many of the mysterious facts hidden within the pages of these books revealed. Learn the truth about how Esau's seed was spoiled, and how demons, aliens, fallen angels, and the Nephilim have some very diabolical things in common. Is the mixing and breeding with the fallen angels a thing of the past, or are they still breeding with women today? Whited Out 6, the Book of Enoch, the Seed of the Fallen Angels.